And from the applications, we can use this machine to do the concrete grinding and polishing, for the surface preparation, to prepare and also to apply the coatings, the mortars. Also for terrazzo, it is very helpful. So this is a very versatile grinding machine. This is for the floor application. From the size, we can see this is a medium to large grinding machine. So for the commercial, industrial, this is very helpful. At the same time, for the residential area, if you have a generator, this machine will be very good for the residential area as well.
Wow, such a nice machine. So I learned that it's a remote control machine, right?
Yeah.
So it's not only remote control, but also we can operate by manual. About the remote control, I think there are some advantages of it. It's that we can release our hands and we can have more time to rest when we are working, right?
True. So by using a remote control grinding machine, while the machine is working, it's forward, the operator can walk around beside the machine to observe how is the grinding result of the floor, as well as to prepare the next set of the diamond toolings and to apply the chemical. So for me, if I am the operator, I will have plenty of time to do other jobs. So my efficiency will be increased.
Oh, that's great. It means that this machine is more efficient than others, right?
Yeah, this is feedback by pretty much of our clients.
So it's not only efficient but also multifunctional because we can remove the exposure and concrete grinding and so on, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and later we will remove this exposure as a demo, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, and before that, I want to know, could you make or introduce the appearance to me about this machine from the handle?
Yeah, sure. I will be happy to do. So, dear Xingyi clients, I think if you are familiar with our design, and the high-tech grinding appearance will be not strange for you, but it will give you a very eye-catching sight when you first see this machine. So we will look at our designs from the top to the lower part. So firstly, this is our 316 degree handle. So for the design of this handle, if I am using the machine, for example, so when I am using the machine by manual, it will be very comfortable for me to take the handle for this direction. So this is the first advantage. Besides, right now, later we will do the epoxy removal by remote control mode. And we can see the cables and the vacuum hose. We can hand through the handle here. So this is very helpful and very practical when the machine is working in a narrow space or it is making the turnings. So this is the handle, and the leveler. The leveler we made
close.
The leveler we can see our material is made by very thick. This is very thick steel. So on the thick steel, we can see there is a control panel, also the 7-inch LCD screen. For the details of the 7-inch LCD screen, my colleague and they will give detailed introduction tomorrow. So this is a very thick material of the leveler. And also for this part, we can also to adjust to different positions. Right now, this position, this is for manual walking, and also when the remote you want to reduce the weight. If you want to give more weight, we can adjust the leveler to the front. use the remote control, if we want to add more pressure to the machine, so we can adjust the level to the pressure adding position. And lastly, this position is for transportation. At the same time, for example, right now this is a room size, and when the machine is making turns, it is a very narrow space, and so this position it is very good for the machine turning in a narrow space. So this is the three positions of the lever. And also here, the stainless steel water tank. This is a 20-liter water tank. So for wet grinding, it supports. And our very reliable WEG motor. And here, this is our mister spring. So it can reduce the dust volume while the machine is grinding. At the same time, it also cools our diamond toolings. And this is our very practical dust skirt. Yeah. So for the swing weights here, you can see. So the weight also has three positions. Right now, we can tail down the machine and also to reduce the weight. And when it is for transportation, this position for transportation, and also when we put it in the front, this is about a 27 kilogram of additional weight. This is to give more pressure to our grinding machine. So Anna, this is the very basic advantages of our appearance.
Okay, thank you, Helen. Helen has introduced is very clearly, and if your friends have any question or you want to know more details, you can leave a message and we will contact you later. And today we will give you a go, and I would like to invite my colleague Lucas as well as our technical manager Tony to give us a grinding on this floor. And in the grinding we can see the performance about this machine better. So let's welcome Lucas and Tony. Okay, Lucas, please. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment. We'd like to contact you and solve your problems. And please pay attention to this machine behind me. This is our vehicle. It's also from our HTG servers. So you can know that our HTG is not only produce floor grinding machines. We also produce these vehicles because when we're using our grinding machines, our vehicle is very necessary. We must connect it with our floor grinding machines. Why? Yes, to realize the dustless grinding. When we grinding, you know, many dusty we produced, and we must connect it with the vehicle. It's not only good for our environment, but also good for our health. And you can see our vehicle is very thin and strong. And we have two parts to collect the dust pits. And there is also wheels in the vehicle. And this is our logo, HTG grinder. Okay guys, do you have any question? If you have any question, please leave a message at the comment. I would like to solve your problem later. already is represent the exposure. As you can see, just a few minutes, our exposure is well removed, and this exposure is about 10 millimeters. Stone.
Hello everyone, our master stood with no tidy wheel, so my colleague is doing the adjustment. And we can see here we have another two machine here. This is also our new product designed for the 220 single phase. So this one, this is 220 10 within and temperature. So this motor, this is 2.3 kilowatt, and the whole machine, the working size is 460 millimeter. The weight of this machine is 195 kilograms. This is a very ideal machine for the residential and also commercial area. Similar like the X18 remote control grinding machine we introduced just now, it has a lot of similar functions. For example, the stainless steel is also the water tank is also the stainless steel material, and also the weight also can adjust the weight very easily. And we can see the plates here. So to tail down the machine, this is also a planetary grinder, so we can rotate. This working size plus the 2.3 kilowatt. This is a small but very powerful grinding machine. And to match the high-tech grinding 460, we have our industry vacuum cleaner 24L. This is also a single-phase industry vacuum cleaner machine and we have the two motors. We have the two filters here, and also this is the two motors vacuum. It can filter the 90% of the dust, and the big tank can filter 90% of the dust, and leave only very small part to the front filter tank. And this is a very powerful vacuum cleaner, and the filters inside reach the HEPA standard. For the vacuum hose, it fits the 15 mil one, and this is a manual one. So by cleaning the filters inside, we just need to spin. So let's see the floor layer.
Okay, friends, as you can see, just feel after little minutes our surface. Let's have a check. The exposure is totally removed. It's very easy to use because you just need to control this controller, and you don't need to push it. So it's really efficient and labor saving, right? And okay, maybe you guys will very doubt to how to use it. And later I like to introduce the buttons in the controller to you, and pay attention. before we use this controller, we need to turn this off. It's the switch. Firstly, turn this switch off, and then I introduce the panels on it to you. And the first one, this panel. Before we use, we need to turn all of them to this position. Its point, the direction is to the 0, and that's in the middle. Yeah, just before reaching, we control this panel or bottles at those directions. You can, if you can't remember, you can make a screen. And let me introduce the functions of the bottles to you. And the first one, you can see there is a pattern. It's like what is motor model. And what about the second one? Okay, you are very smart. It's to control the walking speed. You know our machine is remote controlled, so we don't need to push it. We just adjust this panel. It can work by itself, and you can work it to 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, and so on to control the walking speed. Okay. You guys might doubt about this. It's like this. It's our swinging grinding, also left oscillation, because you guys might know that when we grinding, there may be some needles in the surface, so we need to swing our machine. But with this function, we don't need to. We just adjust this bottle, and it can swing. The machine can swing to grind the surface by itself. Okay, what about this? Can you have a guess? Yes, it's the spring system. It's because you know there is a water tank at our machine, and we also has a spring system. Do you know what this is for? Yeah, this is to spring some waters on our surface. When surface is too hot, it may be too difficult for us to grind our surface. But with this function, we can spring some waters on the surface, and it's more easy to grind. What about another function of this? It can cool our abrasives and protect our machine. So you just need to just this bottle, and the water will spring. Okay, and what about that? There are words positive and reversible. Yes, great. It's used to adjust the direction of our walking direction. And what about this? It's to Okay, then pay attention to this one. Speed of the adjustment. It's to adjust the walking speed of our machine. And pay attention to the biggest one. Yes, you know our machine can turn around or go forward, backward, turn left or turn right. You just need to control this panel, and you can realize this. And And this one is the emergency bottle. So if you meet any problem or faults, you just push it, the machine will stop working. And there is also bottles. This one is to turn, and this one is turn right, and this bottle is to park. Okay, this is a briefly introduction of our controller. And if you buy our machine, we will have a demonstration to teach you how to use it. So you don't need to worry about it may be very difficult to use. We also will teach you how to use it until you learn it.
Yeah, thank you very much for the introduction of Anna. And Lucas will continue to the grounding.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me? This is very important time. Do you know what we will do next? Yes, can you hear me? If you can hear me clearly, please type 1. And then we will go into our activity. Do you know what's the activity? You guys know that we have chosen 2 lucky persons yesterday, and we give the gift free. Thanks for watching and support our company. We have prepared the gift for you. So, do you want this gift? Yeah. If you want, just type 1 at the comment, and later we will choose the 2 luckiest person to get our gift free. And the rule is very simple. You just need to leave a comment at our broadcast. If one, type 1, and then we will give after our broadcast, we will choose the luckiest person to send our gifts. And it's our 40 mental pads. And the luckiest person just need to pay the delivery, and this one is free to you. It's free. Okay, do you look forward it? If you want this, so leave a comment. Go. Thank you. I see you guys have participating our activity. Okay, Carlos, can't sing, and sing, and so on. Thank you for your make a comment. So, other audience, you don't want the gift. So our broadcast will end about 20 minutes later. So if you want this gift, please make a comment and don't leave our broadcast room. And the more comments you leave, the more chance you will give the free gift. Thank you. shoot our gifts. Before I showed our 30 mental pad, 40 mental pads, and there is our Kung Fu. You can choose anyone you want. You can choose one, the most you want, and 2 of them are free. You need to pay for it. Just paying for the delivery, you can get this. So leave a comment. I want to know, all friends, do you have any questions, or do you want to know more details about our machine? You also can leave a comment. We will contact you later, and if you give us a comment or you give some suggestions to us, you will have a chance to get this. It's free, and thank you for your supporting. Okay, dear friends, thank you for your supporting. We have already 18% leave a comment, and I have communicated with my leader. She told me that if there are more person leave a comment, we can add some lucky people also. So you just leave the comment. The more you leave, the more chance you will get this prize. And it's free. You can look here, it's free. All the gifts are free, and you just leave a comment and you will get the chance to get this prize, this gift. Maybe about 20 minutes our broadcast will end. So if you didn't join this activity, you need to hold a chance and leave a comment. And now I'd like to introduce our 600 ATRC to you again. It's a remote control machine. It's not only remote control, we also can operate it by manual. And for its manufacturing, it has the memory grinding function. You just need to make 2 sets, and the machine will grind according to its memory. Besides, it's very, you can see it's very high efficiency and heavy duty produce. And we also have the water tank, so when you're grinding, you can achieve the wet grinding or dry grinding. When you dry grinding, you need to connect with the vehicle. I want to introduce the appearance to you again. You know, this is the handle. At the beginning of our broadcast, we have shown you how to change the degrees. It's 360 degree handle, and you can adjust the degree that most suitable to you. And about this panel, it also has three polling position. You can put it in the front. When you put it in the front, because it not push behind the machine, we can control it by this. So when we put this panel in the front, we can increase the grinding pressure, and so whether you put it in the front or not, it depends on the surface and how many pressure you need. And then we put it at this, we can put it down. So you just, when we put it at this position, it's a working position. Though our machine is a remote control one, but maybe some guys are happy to push it to fill the machine. We also can operate it by manual, so you can put it down by just this level, or just this. You can put it down, and besides, we can fold it in this level, and when in this level, it's a position needed to transportation. And do you know what's this? Okay, it's our additional weight. So it has three positions of weight as well. When we put it in the front, just as now it's helping to increase the grinding pressure, just like this. And we can put it in the middle at this position. When we put it at this position, it's a position needed to transportation. And then we also can put it in the front. When we put it in the front, it's to set our machine up. Set up so we can change the discs. So when it mentioned to the disc, the gearbox, I want to introduce to that our machine can use different kinds of braces. It's very easy to use, because today we are grinding the floor. We can show it, and maybe some days later we will show it to you. You please remember, follow us, and come to our broadcast room. You can learn more knowledge about concrete grinding and grinding machines. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you have any question? If you have any question or suggestion, you can leave a comment. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, our broadcast will end after 6 minutes. So, do you have any question or suggestions? If you have, don't forget to leave a comment. Because if you leave a comment, it not just help you to solve your problem, you also can get a chance to be the lucky people. And if you become the lucky people, you have the free gift. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our broadcast will end. Thank you for your watching and see you next time. If you want to know more details and more information, you can leave a comment or message us. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.